Hey guys, welcome to the Bean Squad channel. This is FernBean, joined here with GermBean.
Hi everyone.
Today we're going to be doing a Pokemon tier list. This is going to be a little series. I'm hoping to get through all 9 generations. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, I've been getting into Pokemon recently. I used to be really into it when I was younger. Got back into it this past couple years, and it kind of gave me the idea to just see what everyone's opinions on Pokemon are, because we got a lot of different generation fans here. You got your classic Gen 1er to the left of me over here.
Gen 1er?
Didn't really go past Gen 1. How far did you go in Pokemon, Herman?
My favorite Pokemon game was Pokemon Gold.
Gold?
Sorry, I couldn't decide between Gold and Silver. Both of them are great.
Yeah. I mean, they're both like the same.
Actually, my favorite Pokemon game was Emerald.
What? That's a completely different generation.
But Pokemon Gold is the one that I have fond memories of.
Okay.
So hold on, because I am kind of a Pokemon noob. Is Pokemon Gold still first generation?
No, that's second generation.
So what's Emerald?
Emerald's third generation.
Dang, okay. So you could say I went through 3 generations.
3 generations. And were you all in the original consoles for them?
What does that mean?
Gen 1 Game Boy, Gen 2 Game Boy Color,
Oh yeah, of
Gen
course.
3 Game Boy Advance.
I mean, I'm kind of an old head. I had the original Game Boy, and I had all the Pokemon games for it.
Yeah, because I only remember having the GBA Game Boy Advance. My first Pokemon game was Fire Red, actually, which deals with Gen 1, obviously. You guys know that?
Actually, I remember having Pokemon Yellow. What is that?
That's Gen 1. But it's Ash's story.
Oh, okay.
So it's not like the traditional red and blue story. Although it kind of is, I guess. Anyways, so yeah. Based on this tier list, I'm not going to have like a set criteria. I'm going to let the guests decide what the criteria is for them.
I'm guessed.
So when you played your Pokemon games, how did you decide what Pokemons you wanted to choose for your party? Which ones you liked, which ones you disliked? What criteria did you have?
I mean, as younger children, I think the obvious choice for us was which would look the coolest.
Yeah, that's facts.
It wasn't until we got older that we realized it's not just about looks; it's all about merit too. So we started looking more at stats and stuff.
Yeah.
But you want me to just go off basic instinct, which is looks?
If that's how you view Pokemon.
Or do you want me to pick like which ones I'd fuck?
Well, we got tier list here. Hall of Fame. Now that's like your set party. You get 6 in a party that you go to defeat the Elite Four with. Finish them off.
Elite Four? I couldn't even get past Misty. No, okay. So you want me to pick 6 only for that one?
Yeah, unless you have to. Unless you have to sneak in another one in there.
Great. I see is next.
Great is next. That one's like, oh, they're so good, but they just missed out of your party,
Okay, yeah.
But they're still pretty.
Those are the ones I kept in my PC,
Pokemon.
right? Sorry, I
Yeah.
can't.
Yeah, you switched out for a gym leader that had a specific typing,
Yep.
You got your good, but not good enough. That Pokemon is just missing that little thing that would have put it at Great or even Hall of Fame, but because it's missing that, it's just meh.
Meh.
I
can see a lot of them being on meh.
Yeah. Got your HM slaves.
What is that?
So HM is a term in Pokemon. It's a move that you need to get through certain parts of the game. So like Rock Smash, I believe, was an HM slave. I mean, an HM cut, because you need to get through a tree.
That's so classic.
To get to the next city, you need to get through a tree.
Can't go around it.
No, you can't. Surf. Character doesn't know how to swim because he's only 10, I guess. You gotta surf on a Pokemon.
He's only 10 years old?
Yeah. Fly.
All right.
You might not know how to swim, but
I think I got
fly.
the point.
Okay. But HM slave, I'm not saying that it's just like Pokemon you use HMs on. Obviously, that's that. But it's also like they kind of have a purpose, but they're also pretty sucky.
Okay.
And then there's just useless. They're not even good for using HMs on. They're just
useless.
The worst of the worst.
So like, would I be able to put an ugly Pokemon on useless?
You can, yeah. That's your criteria. Again,
Okay.
There's not a specific criteria here.
All right, I'm ready. Let's get started.
Now, I think for time's sake and just the sheer amount of Pokemon here,
Yeah, I'm already
I
overwhelmed.
think we'll just go with their final evolution. That's the one that you would probably use for that Elite
How
Four.
about I just group them
Hall
all
of
into
Fame?
one?
Okay. Now, unless there is one that stands out to you, obviously.
Well, I was gonna say for example, I like Squirtle. I hate War Turtle. and I love Blastoids. But I'll group them all. I'll like put them all into like.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get started.
All right. Starting right here, Bulbasaur, Ivysaur, Venusaur. What are you thinking for them?
I'm gonna go ahead and put them on good, but not good enough.
Yeah, that makes sense. They're probably the least popular of the starters.
I just feel like grass, it's kind of useless.
Grass's ass.
Grass's ass.
Dang. All right, then we got Charmander, Charmeleon, and Charizard.
All right.
I know where this is going.
Yeah, you guys, I'm gonna be that basic bitch. I'm gonna put him on Hall of Fame.
Gee, the first Hall of Famer right there. Is that the first ever Pokemon you chose?
I always pick Charmander.
Charmander right here.
Just like every other person in the world. Actually, it was always between Charmander and Squirtle. So I'm going to put that one on great.
Great.
Yeah.
All right. Now, I'm actually the opposite. I'm the one that only ever chooses water type starters. Still do that to this day, even if I think the other starters look better. For some reason, I just always had to go water because that's just what I always did.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good pick.
So
every once in a while, I'd pick water.
So you don't.
For example, Crocodile.
Crocodile.
Crocodile for Gen 2.
For alligator.
I know we're not on that gen, but.
All right.
So do you think that looks like?
Yeah,
that looks 90% of what people.
Yeah, this is probably so far I think you got a pretty good list here that most people would agree with. If you guys do have any disagreements, please let us know in the comments below. We love to read comments.
We already know the hardcore fans are going to be like, this is the most basic pick, but whatever. Yeah. I'm a basic guy. All right, next.
Don't act like you don't like friggin' Charizard, guys. I think they're too cool for him now.
Caterpie?
Yeah. Caterpie, Metapod, Butterfree.
All right, I'm going to go. Oh, dang, I like Butterfree.
Yeah.
Forgot that's the third one.
Butterfree in the anime.
I'm going to put him on.
Remember that anime episode?
Yeah. I'm going to put him on. You know what? I'm going to put him on great.
Dang.
Just because of Butterfree.
Okay.
I almost put him on useless because of Caterpie. And because of the second one.
No, Metapod's the most useless fucking Pokemon ever, bro. Unless you like to get hard.
Okay. For the next one?
Then we got the Beedrill Pokemon.
I always thought Beedrill looked like a pretty sick Pokemon.
Kakuna.
Kakuna was pretty cool because of
Beedrill.
No, because of the Pokemon Stadium when he turns hard.
Okay.
But I'll put those on good, but not good enough.
Not good enough. Beedrill did get a Mega Evolution.
Butterfree's just a little cooler.
I don't think you know about.
I don't know what I don't even know what you said right there.
Okay. The Pidgeys.
You know what? Pidgey is
Pidgey line.
He was always one of my OG in my team. I think a lot of people had him.
Yeah, it's because he was like one of the first Pokemon available.
And he was very versatile. I'm going to go ahead and put him on good, but not good enough.
Ooh.
Rattata and Rattata. Is that right?
Rattata and Raticate.
Raticate, oops.
The rat line.
Another thing we can do is I'll try to remember what they're called because I can guarantee you I won't remember
All right.
most of them. I'm going to put those on HM Slave. Even though I don't think he has any of that. I don't think he's useless, but he's also not good.
Not that great, no.
Farfetch and Ho-Ho. Who's that?
Spearow and Fearow.
Okay, Fearow.
Yeah.
They're kind of just whatever for me. HM Slave.
So you use them for fly and that's it?
I mean, I don't even think I use them for fly. I already had Charizard at that point. Snake and E-Snake. Essen. I know his name's backwards, whatever.
Yeah. What's Snake backwards?
Ekans.
Yep.
Ekans. Pretty cool concept Pokemon. I mean, it's just Snake, but
Cobra backwards.
I always thought it was a cool design. I'm going to go with good, but not good enough.
Good, but not good enough.
Yeah.
This guy's Arbok.
Arbok. Oops.
Cobra backwards.
Oh.
No, this guy?
That's Pikachu. Pikachu and Raichu?
Yeah. The most shoved down your face Pokemon of all time.
Yeah.
Pikachu right here.
The face of Pokemon. Some might say the face of anime.
Dang.
Or at least American anime. I'm going to go ahead and... I mean, he's a great Pokemon. Like, you can put him on great.
Do you want me to do them separate? Is that how iconic Pikachu is?
Just use Pikachu. I don't even think people know what the heck a Raichu is.
Raichu's good. I like his Alolan form.
Oh. But yeah, I could say more about Pikachu, but you've already heard enough. Sandshrew and Sandtree.
What is Sandslash? Close.
Sandslash.
Close.
It's because a lot of these Pokemon only had the first evolution and they moved on.
You never took the time to evolve them?
No. But the second one is a pretty cool. Sandslash is a cool design.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with good, but not good enough.
These two, I mean, this one's kind of like, you can put them as the same line if you want.
All three of them? I mean...
Yeah, these two.
All two of those?
Do you know what they're called?
Nidoqueen and Nidoking.
Yep. That's the final version.
Nidorina. I don't know the middle one's names. Probably.
Nidorina.
Oh, what's the first
Nidorina,
one?
Nidorino, Nidoran for both.
What?
Nidoran is both of their first evolutions.
Oh, I see.
Then Nidorina, Nidorino.
I'm gonna put both of them in gray. They were cool. They were cool to like
Yeah.
to mix and match with.
Yeah, and they're actually like really good. They're really useful in the game.
Oh, really? Okay. Gray is fine then. Clefairy and Clefairy.
Clefairy and Clefairy.
Clefable.
Yeah. I'm actually surprised to see, or I'm not surprised. I'm excited to see what you're going to choose for your top 6 here because so far you only got the one. Let's see. All right. Anyways.
I'm going to put those two and they're very cute Pokemon. I'd probably like have one as a pet.
Yeah.
But they're going to be at the pet category, which is slave.
HM's like
The hottest Pokemon, probably. Just kidding. What's their name?
Pokemon.
Vapex and Ninetales?
Vulpix.
Vulpix. Wow, why are you so close? Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and put those on good, but not good enough. No. Ninetales was Giovanni's pet. Sorry.
No, that's Persian.
Oh, the cat. Jigglypuff. Jigglypuff's a great Smash character.
Yeah.
But we're going off Pokemon here, so I'm going to go with... I was going to put him on slave, but let's go with good, not good enough.
Good, not good enough for Jigglypuff. Zubat, Golbat.
I'm going to go with useless.
Okay. Yeah, let's put Zubat friggin' useless.
I hated going into the caves and having to fight them every fucking 2 seconds. Oh, these next Pokemon are cool. Oshot? Oddish.
Close.
Odd guy. Just kidding. What's his name?
Gloom.
Gloom and Vulpix.
Vileplume.
What?
Vileplume.
Well, obviously I didn't know much about these Pokemon. I always liked the design though. It's kind of cool. But I'm going to go with Slave. Not very fond of a plant Pokemon, as you can tell.
Yeah.
Crabot? Crabot and Crabbit?
No, Paris and Parasect.
No way I would ever get that. I'm gonna go with useless.
Useless.
Okay, so this next Pokemon, I forgot his name, but I actually always liked picking or like having him.
Really?
Yeah, because he looked cool.
In this form, Venonat?
Yeah, just the first Venonat, that's his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he had a lot of like useful abilities such as sleep and poison.
Sleep powder and poison powder.
Yeah, so I'm gonna put him on great.
Dang, great for Venonat.
Yeah.
Not Venomoth. We'll just leave him there.
I don't think I ever transformed him. Diglett and Ditto. I mean, and Dugtrio.
Dugtrio.
Dugtrio. I hated these Pokemon as well because of the caves. I gotta put him on my slave. Meowth. Great villain. Because of that, as a Pokemon itself, because of the anime, which can I take the anime into consideration?
Oh, yeah. Take whatever you want.
Just because of the anime, it made him an iconic character. I'm gonna put him on great. Always useless in the game though. If you guys are just joining us, we skipped a lot of Pokemon because we're only going with like final transformations. I don't know why I'm explaining it again.
We're going with the line.
But every
Pokemon
once in a while, we do pick the first ones because those are the iconic ones. So here comes another one, Psyduck. Again with the anime, an iconic character because he was Misty's pet.
Yeah.
He was always so goofy and funny. And because of that, I'm going to put him on great as well.
Damn. But what do you think of Golduck? I thought he was actually pretty cool.
Golduck is pretty cool. That's all I have to say about that.
Okay.
Here we go. That's a good monkey. Primal.
Son Goku.
And Primate.
Primate.
And
Mankey.
Mankey,
yeah.
I'll put Primate on great. Cool Pokemon.
Is great. Dang, you still got just the one party Pokemon here.
Well, I mean, if I can only pick 6, I'm going to try to only pick 6. I want to make sure it's the ones that I actually have.
Okay, let's keep going then.
Dog. Growl. What is it?
Growlithe. Yeah.
Growlithe.
Pretty good.
And Growlmon. What's the name? Arcanine.
Growlithe and Arcanine.
Arcanine's a cool design.
Yeah, a lot of people like Arcanine actually.
I think it's because the people confuse him with Entei.
Okay.
But I'm going to go with good but not good enough.
I would say he doesn't get chosen a lot, probably because people choose Charizard as their main fire Pokemon.
Oh, I didn't even know he was a fire Pokemon.
Who, Arcanine?
Yeah. Yeah. I thought he was just a dog.
No. You thought he was a dog type?
Dog type, yeah. Okay, Whirlpool, Wiglet. Poliwhirl. What's the first one?
No, wait. Poliwag, Poliwhirl, Poliwrath.
Poliwrath's a cool Pokemon. He looks like he'd fuck you up in a fight.
Yeah, after hypnotizing you?
Yeah, so I'm going to go with great.
Okay, here we go. I think something's happening here.
These are some of my favorite Pokemon right here. I've always thought the concept of a psychic that bends spoons was always cool. I always try to have him.
The heroin addict Pokemon.
If I remember correctly, he was actually really hard to catch.
Abra.
It
would be hard because he has a move teleport that he would just spam.
Oh yeah.
So if you didn't catch him on that first try, he would just teleport. Yeah.
That's why I remember that. I'm gonna put him on,
but it was hard to get Alakazam because you needed a trade.
Oh, okay. You had to trade.
Yeah, you had to trade.
That's probably why I never had him.
Yeah, a lot of people did just have Abracadabra.
I will say he was my second. He was the closest one to being my second Hall of Fame, but I'm gonna put him on great.
You didn't have anyone to trade with?
Nope.
Back in those days?
I didn't even know what the concept of trading was. Machop.
Yep.
Machamp.
That's this one, yep.
Macheap. Just like a
choke.
Machoke, okay.
Put you in a chokehold.
Machamp, very cool Pokemon.
Yeah.
Concept, 4 arms. Very sweet indeed. I'm gonna put him on great.
Dang, okay. A lot of greats in Gen 1.
Yeah. Gen 1 was a great. Useless. What's his name again?
Bellsprout.
Cocksuck, and Eater.
And Victory Bell.
Cool memory. You want to hear a cool memory about Victory Bell?
Yeah.
In an episode of Pokemon anime,
yeah,
Victory Bell was eating James.
Yeah.
And when he was in his mouth, he said something.
Oh, what did he say?
Well, you couldn't really hear him.
Yeah, it was muffled.
But if you play that backwards, he says something about the owner of 4 Kids.
Yeah.
He said his name. He's like, and 4 kids are the devil.
Oh, yep. I remember what you're talking about.
Yeah, you remember?
Play the clip here. Just came down. That's scary.
I'll put the clip right there. But yeah, I'll put those on useless.
Okay. It was useful to call out 4 Kids being the devil, but...
Well, it was James that did that.
Oh, yeah. It was useless.
Okay, this Pokemon always scared the fuck out of me.
Dang.
He always scared me. I was afraid to go to the water because of him.
Because of Tentacool or Tentacruel?
Tentacruel. I don't give a fuck about the fucking first one. But Tentacruel is a scary Pokemon, scary concept. I think the anime also made him scary.
Yeah, there was a giant... I think there was an episode with a giant Tentacruel.
Yeah, so because of that, I'm going to put him on great.
Great. Is he the Cthulhu of Pokemon?
I mean, you could say that.
Okay.
And I'm a big fan of Cthulhu. Geodude.
Yep.
Man. What's his name?
Graveler
and Groudon. Just kidding. What's his name?
Geodude, Graveler, and Garchomp. Just kidding.
You forgot.
What is his name? I never had him because he was another trade Pokemon.
Oh my gosh, Brad doesn't know Pokemon, guys.
Hold on, I do know. It is Grr.
You're seeing a rare occasion here.
Grr. All right. We'll edit it in.
Groudon.
It is Groudon something.
Okay, anyways.
All right, someone will let us know.
He had an iconic anime episode too.
Yeah? Which one?
It was Ash's first challenge, I guess.
Oh.
Because Charizard couldn't do anything to him or something. I forgot what it was. Anyways, he was a pretty cool Geodude's pretty cool because he was Brock's guy. So because of that, I'll put him on great.
Geodude, Graveler, and... Oh my god, he's going to freaking...
Okay, let's move on. Geodude. Put
great?
Geodude.
Oh, Geodude's great.
Geodude on great.
All right.
Okay, Pony and Ponymon.
Ponyta
and Ponyo.
Rapidash.
Very cool concept. A horse on fire is always cool, even in any media. But he's not really, or she's not really useful to me. I'm gonna put him on good, but not good enough.
Yeah, another fire Pokemon.
Slowpoke and the Pokemon that could talk. The anime.
Slow King, but this is Slow Bro.
Slow Bro?
Yeah.
Wait, where's Slow King?
He's Gen 2.
What?
He got introduced later.
Okay. Well, because of that, I'm gonna put him on useless.
Slowpoke is useless?
Either one now.
Slowpoke's more iconic, I guess.
Magnitude and Magnetod.
Yeah.
Really? Is that actually it?
Magneton. Yeah, Magnemite.
Magneton?
Magnitude is a move. I got mistaken there, sorry.
I don't know why, but I do like this Pokemon. I think because of the Smash Bros. When you picked up a Pokeball, he would always appear. I'm going to put him on...
Electrocute people or what?
I'm going to put him on good, but not good enough. Yeah, he's like a cool electric Pokemon.
Good, but not good enough.
Farfetch'd.
That's it.
And... Oh, that's just him?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a solo.
I'm going to put him on Slave.
Slave for Farfetch'd.
Only solo Pokemon so far, huh?
Yeah. Is it because he looks cool or what?
Yeah, he looks okay.
He's got that leak.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. He looks mad. These next two are kind of... Sorry, these next two are kind of useless. Although I do remember the second one being really fast, right?
Yeah.
In the anime or something.
Dodrio.
I'm basing a lot of these off the anime. If you
Doduo, Dodrio.
Go ahead and put them on Slave, actually. They're not useless.
Oh, dang. Okay.
I don't know who these two are.
Seal and Dugong.
Okay, Seal and Dugong. Okay.
I think they were just water. They might have been water and ice.
Oh, because of that, because of the ice, I'm going to put him on slave. I was about to put him on useless.
Oh, okay. Correct me in the comments if I'm wrong about that. But
Muck? Mud? Something?
yeah,
Grime.
This one's Muck. This one's Grimer.
Oh, Grimer and Muck. Very gross Pokemon. Cool concept, but
Muck.
nothing much to them. I'm going to put him on good, but not great. But not good enough.
Good, but not good enough.
Clammy and
I'm going to say...
Oh, sorry. You had
I'm going to say something.
Yeah.
Poison Pokemon in Gen 1. I think it wasn't great. Poison Pokemon probably didn't get better until Gen 6
Gen 6. Jesus. I didn't even know there were that many.
when they introduced Fairy Pokemon. Fairy Pokemon are really good, but Poison is super effective against Fairy. So I think that's when they started becoming a little more useful. IMO.
Fairy. I didn't even know there was a fairy.
In my opinion. Anyways, Shelder.
Shelder and something king?
Cloyster.
Cloyster. Never mind.
The vagina Pokemon.
Although Cloyster does look like a strong
You
Pokemon.
see the little clit there.
Oh, okay, I don't know.
That's what awakened my second.
I was about to put him on great, but you kind of ruined it for me. So I'll put him on good, but not good enough. All right, next is a cool Pokemon. I know that he's one of Fernando's favorites.
Yeah.
Ghastly, Hunter, and fuck, what is his last?
G. Gang.
What's his name?
Gengar.
Gengar's your favorite, huh?
Yeah. And Haunter. He's not my favorite of all time, but
Hunter, I think is cooler than Gengar.
mostly because purple is my favorite color, and he just looks so sick.
All three of these designs are really cool. I'm gonna put them on great.
The ghost Pokemon. What? I really thought this would be your Hall of Fame.
What? Why?
But Gengar is another one that you have to trade, so I understand.
Oh yeah, I never.
Pretty hard to get.
Never
The
had
next
Gengar.
solo Pokemon.
Oh really? I always thought he was an evolution of Geodude. Weird,
Yeah.
huh? Onyx.
Yeah.
Another one of Brock's
You'd think
companions.
he does have another evolution after, but that's Gen 2.
Oh, okay.
Steelix.
I'm gonna go with great on him. Iconic.
Great on Onyx.
He was also in the Pokemon movie.
Brock's Onyx.
Yeah.
That's how you remember him?
Drowsy.
Yeah.
I hated Drowsy because he would make a weird noise when you hypnotize him on Pokemon Stadium. I'm gonna put him on Slave. What's his second evolution called?
Hypno.
Hypno. Okay. Another kind of like I don't even think of this one. Crab Pokemon.
Crazy. And Kingler.
Kingler is the one I was thinking of.
Oh, okay.
Put him on useless.
Kingler's
Voltex and Voltorb.
Voltorb. An Electrode.
Oh, Voltorb and Electrode. Cool Pokemon. I liked them on Smash. I'm gonna put them on good, but not good enough. What?
When they'd explode.
Yeah, you can pick them up sometimes. You know that?
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that actually.
Exitude
Execute.
Execute. and Exitoad.
Executor.
Executor. Damn.
Executor.
Useless.
Useless.
Yeah.
Okay.
You skip that one. I didn't even give.
Yeah. That's
Go
true. Yeah, these guys are just meh.
Cubone. Really cute Pokemon.
Sad story, huh?
Sad story. Is it true that he is actually a Charmander?
I don't know.
Just kidding. It kind of looks like Charmander.
No, was it Charmander or was someone else?
That was another Pokemon, right?
It might have been Charmander. I don't know. But
Anyway.
yeah, I know what theory you're talking about.
Yeah, he's a cool concept, cool story. I'm gonna put him on great.
Great. For Cubone, not Marowak?
Yeah, just a Cubone.
Is he another creepypasta?
No, not really. Just a cool backstory. Hitmonlee.
Yep. I don't know how that helped you, but
Hitmonlee. I'm gonna put these next to the same
okay.
category because Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan
Hitmonchan.
kind of like opposites. Very cool Pokemon.
Chan.
Hitmonchan.
Because
Yeah.
it's Jet Li and Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought. I'm gonna put both of those on great.
Dang.
Lickitung.
Yeah, dude.
Lickitung. Go ahead and put him on useless.
Unless you're a girl.
Yeah, I guess. Ghastly and
This is Ghastly.
Coffin.
Coffee.
Weasley.
Wheezy. Yeah, nice.
Damn, I got it. Okay,
Wheezy.
I'm gonna put those on Slave.
HM slave. I don't know if they can use an HM, but I get what you mean.
What is this? Rhydon and Rhydo?
Close. Rhyhorn and Rhydon.
Rhydon, Rhyhorn. Cool, very cool Pokemon. I'm gonna put them on great. I always confuse them with Nidoking.
Oh, yeah.
Very similar, kind of.
Yeah.
Clefairy. Is it Clefairy?
No.
Fuck, what's the name?
Chansey.
Chansey, yeah. Nurse Joy's Pokemon.
Yep.
Because of that, I'm gonna put them on good, but not good enough.
Because of Nurse Joyce?
Yeah, because it was a cool anatomy. Wow, what the heck is that? Curly haired fuck. What's his name?
Tangela.
Tangela?
Or Tangela. I don't know how people say it.
I don't know. I never really thought anything of him useless.
Yeah, pretty dang useless.
Kangaskhan,
Yep.
cool little Pokemon with a little baby in him.
Maybe.
I think it was a cute episode on the anime. Because of that, I'm going to put him on Slave.
And with its Mega Evolution in Gen 6, the baby actually came out.
What?
And helped fight, I guess.
That's cool. Horsey.
And Seadra.
Seadrill. Seadra. Seadra's pretty cool. I like the spikes. Horsey's kind of a little cutie, like lame girl Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm going to put him on good, but not good enough. You can go ahead and put the next one on useless.
GermBean and Seeking.
Yeah, go ahead.
Useless. Absolutely useless.
Oh, you agree with that?
Yeah.
Star me and Star you?
Star You and Star Mia.
Oh, dang it. I always get them mixed up. Star you is a cool Pokemon. Kind of like a purplish, cool thing. Star.
Yeah.
You can put that one on good, but not good enough.
Yeah. I find a lot of water type Pokemon pretty useless because, like I said, I was a Squirtle kid. I'm a water type kid, so every starter uses water. Every other water Pokemon is useless to me.
Mime?
Mr. Mime.
Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime is a cool Pokemon.
Who do you think would win in a fight, Mr. Mime or Mr. Popo?
I think Mr. Mime.
Dang.
I saw a Vsauce video that Mr. Mime was actually one of the strongest Pokemon.
Really? In Vsauce?
Yeah. I think it was Vsauce.
I'll have to check that out.
It was like Vsauce 3 or something.
Okay.
But yeah, you can go ahead and put that one on great.
Great.
Mr. Mime's a
That's
great
good
character.
one.
Great Pokemon.
Didn't creep you out?
No, I always thought it was pretty cool.
Okay.
Scyther. Scyther's a cool Pokemon. Like,
Dang. That only got cooler.
if I'm going just based off looks, I would have put him on Hall of Fame. But I know he's not really like one of the stronger Pokemon.
What if Scissor were here?
The red one?
Yeah.
I'd probably put him on Hall of Fame, to be honest. But I actually think this one's a little cooler, actually.
Looks cool.
Yeah, but I'm going to put him on great.
Great for Scissor.
Jinx. Hot
Yeah.
little cum slut. I'll put her on...
The Nicki Minaj.
Put her on Slave. Electro, dude. Electro.
Electabuzz.
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 That's his solo Pokemon?
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and put him on good, but not good enough. Magnemar.
Magmar.
Damn, so close. I'm going to put him on... I'm also going to put him on good, but not good enough.
Yeah, those two pretty much rock together.
Yeah, they're cool. They're cousins probably, right?
Yeah.
Ooh, look at this guy. Pinsir.
Yeah. Nice.
Pinsir kind of creeped me out. He's like a beetle, right? Or something. I'm going to put him on...
The beetle looking fuck.
He scared me, but besides that, he wasn't really iconic. So I'm going to put him on good, but not good enough.
Good, not good enough again.
Honestly, I completely forgot what this next Pokemon was. Sorry, go ahead.
Sorry, I'm noticing a trend here with good, not good enough, kind of like these single evolution Pokemons. Did you always want your Pokemon to have an evolution? That made it kind of cooler, right?
Yeah, I mean, I guess so, but it's not always like that. Like Scyther. I'm taking a lot of inspiration from when I played, who I would like keep around more
Yeah.
in my lineup and who I would kind of just dismiss. So,
Oh, okay.
but also like the anime and stuff.
Yeah.
That one I don't even remember at all.
Tauros.
Yeah, you can go ahead and put him on useless.
Useless for Tauros.
Okay, so this is a really controversial pick
Okay.
because Gyarados is such a cool Pokemon, but the way you get him,
Design-wise?
design-wise and like usefulness-wise,
That's true. He's strong AF.
but I never knew how to evolve him because I could never get Magikarp to do anything.
Other than Splash?
I could never get him to do anything. I could never get him to defeat any enemies. I know the trick was to like have him as your first Pokemon that comes out, then switch him.
Yeah.
But I was too like
You just had to grind, man.
I was too lazy to do that, so I never got him to Gyarados. But Gyarados is so cool, man. I might have put him on my Hall of Fame, but I'm gonna put him on great.
But you never actually used him in Hall of Fame because you never
I don't think I ever did, yeah.
never took the time to evolve.
Unless I saw like a Gyarados alone.
Well, you might have in Pokemon Gold and Silver with that red Gyarados
Oh,
on the Lake of Rage.
the blue Gyarados never showed up on its own?
I don't know. I don't know if in Gen 1 it did or not.
Oh well. It was always hard to get.
Great.
Lapras,
Yep.
very cool Pokemon. I remember he was very important in the anime for some reason. I don't think I ever used him myself,
Okay.
but he was a cool Pokemon. I'm gonna put him on great. Ditto, very cool Pokemon as well. So I'm gonna put him on great. That'd be a really cool Pokemon to have in real life because you can make him transform into Anadarmus. And fuck it. Just kidding. Okay, are you counting these as all? Oh, this is kind of hard actually.
Yeah, how do you want to do Eevee? Each evolution separately?
Yeah, let's just do all four of them separately.
Okay.
Eevee
Eevee on
herself,
Cute.
because of the concept of what she can do,
Or he.
or he, I'm gonna put it on great. The water one, which is
Vaporeon.
Vaporeon, yeah. I don't think I ever used her. She's kind of cool looking, but I'm gonna put her on good, but not good enough. Jolteon, I use them all the time.
Dang.
So much that I put them on my Hall of Fame.
What? You got the second Hall of Famer here, Jolteon?
Jolteon is one of the ones I remember using a lot. He was probably my pick for the electric Pokemon.
Yeah, electric type.
And then Voltion. Flareon. Again, very cool. Because of the fire, he just edges out Vaporeon. So go ahead and put him on great. Polygon. Yep. Never understood this Pokemon. Never really got the concept of it. All I know is that he put a lot of kids in the hospital because of the anime episode.
Yeah. Let's play the clip right there.
Yeah. But besides that, I don't really know much about him. So you can put him on good, but not good enough. What's next? What's this guy's name?
Omnimite.
Omnimite.
And Omnistar.
Didn't know these two much. I always pick the other one.
Yeah, these are the fossil
Pokemon. I'm going to go ahead and put that one on useless. And I always pick Caribou. I always pick that one and
Kabutops.
Okay, so
Kabuto and Kabutops. There we go.
If I'm not mistaken, the way you evolve this one is by stepping. Or is that hatching? Okay, I don't really know how. I don't remember how to evolve this one.
I think this is just a level.
I'm gonna go ahead and put him on great.
Okay, Herman, you realize you have 4 Pokemon left to go in your Hall of Fame.
I'm gonna go ahead and put Aerodactyl. Cool concept, but I never really used them. I'm gonna put it on good, but not good enough. Snorlax, iconic character.
Yep.
You know our boy Sam from the Bean Squad. We always call him Snorlax. I'm just kidding, but he I think it's one of his favorite Pokemon. He picks that character for VR chat. You can go ahead and put him on great. Here we go. Articuno. Go ahead and put that one on Hall of Fame. Articuno is probably the ice Pokemon that I'd pick.
Yeah.
If I would be able to get him.
Are you one of these people, Herman?
Zapdos. Go ahead and put him on Hall of Fame.
No way. You had 2 electric Pokemon in Hall of Fame.
I mean, I had to do it. Moltres. Go ahead and put him on Hall of Fame, baby. All 3 of the birds, because of the Pokemon movie 2000, which, by the way, saw it in theaters when it came out. All 3 of these legendary birds just played a huge role. We'll move on, but I want to say more about the birds.
Yeah. Anyway.
Because of the movie, it played such an important role. They were so cool in the movie, like battling each other in the sky and while the story was taking place. Very cool concept.
Great movie. So sad.
First legendary Pokemon, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, according to this list.
So yeah, that's why they were very cool. Very cool. Yeah, but I'll have those in my Hall of Fame. These next 3 are the same, right? They evolve into Dragonite. Very cool Pokemon. I might have put them on my Hall of Fame, but I don't think I ever used much. I put them on great.
Dang.
And finally, Mewtwo and Mew.
Yeah.
Should we call them as?
You can kind of separate. 2 separate legendaries here.
Okay, so first of all, I don't think I ever caught Mew. I think he was very hard to get, right?
Yeah. Classic. Yeah, classic Pokemon Gen 1 hack. Pokemon Gen 1 was super broken on the actual like Game Boy Color.
Oh, really?
You could like mess things up so quick. Huh. I think one of them was like using strength on a random truck that you saw. Showed like Mew as like missing no or something. I don't know.
Missing number. It wasn't even like Mew. It was kind of like pixelated or whatever.
I don't know. I never actually got to try it, but it's in the Pokemon lore.
That's a very cool lore story that you should look up. But we're going to go with Mewtwo. That's going to be my next Hall of Fame. My final pick for the 6. And I actually do remember having Mewtwo. That's my Hall of Fame right there, guys. Mew, I'm going to put on great because just to finish it off, because he was such a cool concept Pokemon, but I don't think I ever used him or got him or anything. Great in the movie. But that's my list, guys. That's my tier for Pokemon Gen 1.
Dang. Look at that Hall of Fame right there. Herman's such a freaking legendary
freak.
Abuser.
I mean, I don't know if that would be my exact team.
Yeah. If
I like played it right now. Well, I mean, most of the other Pokemon I would switch back and forth on. I remember I would have like Hitmonchan a lot. Hitmonchan.
You went for the boxer?
I went for the boxer a lot.
Yeah. Well, you got to go for the gym typings too. Were you strategizing like that?
The what?
The gym typing?
Like every time you go to a gym, you go for their type against them.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Obviously, you can switch Pokemon here and there. So
yeah, the first official tier list. Now, if I were to make one change,
okay.
If I were to give myself one change,
wait, how do you feel overall about this one though? About this?
I wouldn't expect anything less from a Gen 1er. As yourself. Just kidding. No, it's a pretty decent list. I don't know if I would put all 3 birds on.
What was your favorite bird?
I think Zapdos is my favorite bird.
Yeah. Probably my favorite too. Actually, I think Articuno is my favorite.
Articuno is?
Yeah, I always liked Articuno the best.
Well, Zapdos, I believe you could get him first on the power plant. So
I remember having Zapdos the most.
Yeah.
But Articuno is design-wise my favorite, yeah.
Articuno, yeah, he does look pretty cool. Yeah, I'd move Gengar up. All right, that's the first official tier list of this Pokemon tier list series. Hopefully I finish Pokemon Violet by the time we get to Gen 9 so I can actually know more Pokemon.
So what's your plan? What are you going to have next?
I'm calling out Turdbuster next. I know he recently played Heart Gold or Soul Silver, so his Gen 2 knowledge should be pretty high up. Nathaniel, I want to say for like the later ones because he's the only one that's actually played the further.
All right.
All right, guys. Make sure to comment down below any changes you would make.
Yeah, let me know how I did, everyone.
Yeah, critique Herman's list here. Give him hell if he needs it. Just kidding. Don't go too hard on the guy. You know, he's a Gen 1er. Yeah, thanks for joining us. And make sure to like, subscribe. Peace.